Okay, and we are live. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the result of the third practice session right in front of you. And based on that, it looks like the Ferraris are not that bad. And qualifying will start in 9 minutes. So, I'm just gonna spend some time here trying to speculate who is gonna be on pole and who will do what. Oscar Piastri seems to be off so far, like throughout the weekend behind Lando Norris, even though Lando Norris is banging the walls here and there, kissing the barriers, flirting with danger, he still manages to find a lap time when it matters, and that's what's important in qualifying. So Oscar Piastri is definitely, I don't think, in contention for pole position. It's gonna be between Norris, Verstappen, and probably one of the Ferraris. So far, Lewis Hamilton is looking good. He is looking that he is finding his rhythm, and seems like since the last couple of Grand Prix, he has really closed the gap to Charles Leclerc, which is interesting. And I genuinely believe he is going to be on front row. Hopefully, pole position is taken by Max Verstappen. It'll be phenomenal. It's been a while since we had Lewis and Max starting side by side, and it's going to be fireworks tomorrow into turn one if that happens. But so far, I think Oscar Piastri is out of contention. And Kimi Antonelli, let's talk a little bit about that. Kimi Antonelli and George Russell. We still have 7 minutes before the qualifying begins. Kimi is showing some good promises in Baku, which is something to say because the last couple of races have not been good. The Dutch Grand Prix was horrible in the sense that he, being an Italian, took out an Italian car, and that to Ferrari. And then in the next Grand Prix in Monza, he was good in qualifying, right behind his teammate, but he fucked up at the race start, and then he got himself a penalty, and things were not looking that good. George Russell had some issues in FP3. He was struggling to find the right balance. Alexander Albon is pretty good, but he is going to struggle in qualifying, and this seems to be the problem with the Williams. They can find the pace when they do multiple laps in a row, but they struggle to stick it together in one lap when there's a lot of constraints, and they cannot just seem to switch on the tire when it matters. So that's going to be a critical problem for those guys. Other than that, everything looks similar and simple, but I genuinely believe a Ferrari is going to be on the front row, and if I have to predict, I think it's going to be Lewis Hamilton, definitely. But at the same time, Norris and Verstappen, these are the two guys that he has to beat because Oscar Piastri seems to be missing some rhythm. I know that in FP3, Piastri is ahead of Hamilton, but things are going to change because of the windy conditions. And this is something that I said at the start of FP3. When the wind conditions are tricky, experience matters the most. And Lewis Hamilton has the experience, so does Max Verstappen. So these two guys are going to go ahead and make the difference. But we will see what happens in the championship picture as well, because there is 31 points between Norris and Piastri. So there's a lot of things to look at that from that perspective. So we'll see what happens. Now, going down, I think Lance Stroll is going to get eliminated as per. Both of the Alpines don't look that promising, and I really don't like how Yuki Tsunoda has been performing. He is 1.6 seconds behind the P1 guy, Lando Norris. So that's disgusting. Max Verstappen is 1.4 seconds faster than Yuki Tsunoda, and that is insane. That's not even like Lewis Hamilton didn't even do that. And you can go ahead and say as much as you can about the difficulty of the driving nature of the RB21. You can say as much as you can related to that. But at the same time, you have to give a little bit of props. Not a props, like you have to talk a little bit of shit about Yuki Tsunoda because there is no reason why you should be that slow. You know what I mean? So he is straight up P16 while his teammate is P2. So that's kind of ugly. Then I'm really liking the chances of Oliver Behrman. because Esteban Ocon is gone. You know, there is, for some reason, Oliver Bearman is smoking Esteban Ocon, and I love it. Not that big fan of Esteban Ocon because he's a horrible teammate to everybody that he's ever been teammates with. So I really like it. And so far, both of the racing bulls seem to, go ahead and, contend for the top 10. Isaac Hadjar was P11, Liam Lawson P9. Obviously, the slow margins are there. But at the same time, I genuinely think these two motherfuckers can fight against Bearman and Albon, who seem to be the faster drivers of those two respective teams. Yeah, and as usual, it's going to be a difficult session for Carlos Sainz and another difficult session for Esteban Ocon. Gabriel Bortoleto, as usual, will outqualify Nico Hülkenberg. You can see here Nico Hülkenberg is P12 and Gabriel is P18. And that's because they were doing multiple laps in the third practice session. In qualifying in one shot, Gabriel has the advantage. So it is what it is. I am actually truly surprised about Lance Stroll's pace because he is worse than Pierre Gasly. That's something unbelievably insane. So I really don't know how he fucking did that shit. Anyway, 3 minutes. So let's start watching it, and I'll start to comment it. I really don't like listening to the existing commentary because it prevents me from yapping. And if I don't yap, then the live stream is not entertaining enough, which is the most important thing in Formula 1 according to Nico Rosberg. It's all about entertainment. People need to have fun. People need to be comfortable in giving racial slurs. Not giving racial slurs, but like yelling racial slurs while looking at their television. So that's a key critical thing that they need to do. And yeah. So that's that. And yeah, I'll just see what we will do here. Oh, I just need to leave it here. And what the fuck happened? What the fuck? Oh, wait, hold up. I cannot get angry right now. Okay, wait. Something happened to the OBS and it's now pissing me the fuck off. So that's the issue. But anyway, I will ignore that shit for now because we have a live stream to do and I'm going to be professional. So I'll just turn on the thing and we will watch the live session and then I'll fix the OBS bullshit. What's happened? The interface got messed up a little bit because I pulled out a docked window. This is the usual problem that happens with technology. Technological problems are a part of our lives because we are surrounded by it. So it is what it is. But either way, I really don't understand how we can change it though. So there's really nothing is happening. Ted Kravis is yapping some shit, and he's talking about how some teams are using angle grinders to cut some stuff around, which is not really, interesting to hear at all. So yeah, it is what it is. Right now, we are having fun with the qualifying session about to get started, and it's about 20 seconds, 15 seconds and counting. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I have already given my predictions. We will go take a look at Q1 now, Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and see what happens. So this is Q1. I have selected the right tab, and as the timing gets updated, as these motherfuckers go ahead and put some rubber down and put on some lap times, it will be reflected right here, and then obviously we can see what we can do about that. So yeah. All right, so Albon is on the track. Why the fuck do you go out on front like that, my friend? You need someone to punch a hole, especially in the last sector. We need a graphic for the wind direction, because that seems to be the thing that is catching everybody by surprise. A gaggle of cars in the pit lane. Almost everybody is out on the pits, and nobody has started their flying lap yet because the session just began. It's only been a minute. Oscar Piastri still in the pit. 26 kilometers per hour. That's the wind speed, and it's a headwind going into turn one. So yeah, it's not gonna be top line speed. They are going to attach the front wing to Piastri's McLaren MCL 35, and yeah, I think he needs to do some magic in order to steal pole positions. I'm talking about Oscar Piastri, of course, because he has been a step behind Lando the whole weekend so far. So we will see. In a few seconds, Alexander Albon will start his timed lap, and he has been horrible in qualifying, especially in the last couple of races. It has not been a true reflection of the pace of the Williams, is what I'm trying to say. But we will see. We will see. Okay, he is on the start-finish straight right now. There's a little bit of garbages on the track. But anyway, clean enough for me, the track. Okay, Albon starts his first flying lap. Goes to turn one nice and clean. Some Ferrari is exiting the pit lane as we speak, and he continues his way after turn 2. This is where Sainz, between turn 2 and 3, Sainz and Perez had a crash in 2024 Azerbaijan Grand Prix, by the way. And then the next corner takes turn 3. Very nice. Ahead of him is Leclerc or some shit. He gets the fuck out of the way, no impeding, and yeah. 36-7, Sector 1 by Alexander Albon. And yeah, he is continuing to push. Oh, somebody already went faster. Okay, we will see. So far, it's looking good for Albon. No mistakes, no big moments, but the track is going to ramp up. So the maximization of this second run is going to be critical, and whoever gets a toe in the start finish straight is going to have a huge advantage because of the headwind. Obviously it's an advantage nonetheless, but it's gonna be a okay. Rounds of the final corner, 1:18.2 after the first two sectors. Alexander Albon timing. The thing is, because of the headwind, the toe will have an even bigger of an impact, and Alexander Albon will not have that benefit because he's the first one out. So Williams kind of fucked up on that one, and this is a thing that these motherfuckers need to iron out. Why are you sending the car in a time in which you are the least likely to get a bit of tow? So cuts the beam, not the fastest time, 1:43.7. Nico Hülkenberg 1:44.2. Gabriel Bortoleto goes faster than Nico by 4/10, as I predicted, 1:43.8. Hülkenberg is 1:44, so that's fucking shit horrible. What happened? Okay, we are riding on board with Nico Hülkenberg. Let's see what happens. This is not the Charles Leclerc corner. This is where the Sebastian Vettel and Lewis Hamilton incident happened back in 2019, I think. 2018, if it was. Oh, he brushed the barriers in T16, that was? I don't remember. Anyway, now we are seeing Charles Leclerc doing his first timed lap, the Baku specialist. He should be amazing, phenomenal. Yes, he is. He is 4/10 faster than Carlos Sainz. There's a yellow flag. Track clear. Leclerc is going well. Lewis Hamilton has started his first time lap as well. I don't know how much behind he is, but the second run in this in each qualifying session is going to be better than the first one because the track is going to be ramping up. So Leclerc so far looks great. Lawson is now provisionally P1, 1:42.4. I think it's gonna be like less than 1:41. 140, like high 1:41s. I reckon that'll be a good timeline. Charles Leclerc is so far going good. Purple sector 1, purple sector 2, but that's really because Lewis Hamilton has a shit lap. He is slower than Lawson by like more than a tenth by the end of the first two sectors. So he needs to go again. So Lewis Hamilton is fucked up his first run in Q1 and destroyed those soft tires. So we'll see. Charles Leclerc provisionally P1, 141.9. He needs to do a few tenths better than that to secure his position, because the cutoff is going to be around that one. 141.8 or 141.7. That's what I'm predicting. But let's see what happens. Lando Norris goes P2. Oh, Max Verstappen is in the mediums. I said this in the live stream for FP3 that the mediums could be used in quali. So Max Verstappen is out there, put it on. But maybe he is also doing it because, why is he doing it? Yeah, maybe because he used an extra set of softs in the third practice, perhaps. Holy shit. What happened? Oh, something happened. Red flag. Oh, the red flag the fucking session. What happened? Who died? Who crashed into where? Alexander Albon's Williams has stopped on the side of the track, and that's why they red flagged the session. Max Verstappen was on a bonkers lap, by the way. So, yeah. Did he complete the lap? So, Alexander Albon just went past the start-finish straight. He was going on the straight, and then something oh, he hit the turn 1 curb, and he broke the suspension. He's parked right at the exit of the pit lane. For fuck's sake. What did he say? Shit. So Alexander Albon crashed out. It's horrible. James Vowles is now looking like this in front of the monitor, and understandably so. So the session is stopped, which means we can yap about some other nonsense that doesn't matter. I need to turn on the AC. So Alex Albon is out, which means both of the Williams will be out, or at least will not go into Q3. I don't think Carlos Sainz is taking that Williams to Q3, by the way. Unforgiving walls. Oscar Piastri was also on the medium tires. He is also now rolling back to the pits. They're wheeling him back. And yeah, everybody's going to the pits. It's the red flag. So, it's a good thing that they have paused the time. I think we will go again after 15 minutes or 20 minutes or some shit like that. They should clear the car away quickly. He's at the exit of the pit lane. We'll see. Wow. I was actually hoping that Alex Albon will get into Q2 or perhaps even Q3, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Fuck. Yeah. Last race, I think he was P14. In Monza, he qualified. So Esteban Ocon's Haas collected some debris, some ecological debris. It's a branch stuck to his left rear. So that's the recent update. Green flag, track is clear. Is the timer rolling? The track is clear, but has the session resumed? Max, super Max. Oh, there's a guy in the crowd with a poster says, "Max, I love you more than my wife." Bro, you gay. You are gay. If he said that to Leclerc, then I would understand. Still he would be gay, but understandably gay, you know what I mean? But Max, come on, man. He's a bottom. Whoever said that. Why there's a yellow flag again? I think they're just clearing out the car. Can we see has the car been cleared out? These motherfuckers said the race director is so stupid. He's just giving us close-ups of drivers in their helmets, and now we're seeing crowd shots. So that's disgusting. Unfortunate. Aston Martin Aramco. Again, we are seeing the close-ups of the drivers in their pits. Nothing is happening. We should at least see if the car has been cleared up. Can you put some cameras? Okay, now the marshals. Okay, now we got some eyes on the car of Alex Albon's car. So Alex Albon's car is being towed away. Marshals are pushing it, and now we are seeing the replay of Alexander Albon clipping the entry of turn one, and coming into a halt. He just fucking hit it. He hit it, no chance. Broke the shit out of the front left suspension. Yeah, unfortunate. Can they fix it though? I don't think so. I think suspension, changing the suspension, you have to take out the nose, and it's a long process. I don't think you can do it in 10 minutes. You have to do it in 8, because you have to, get out of the car in time, and you have to do a warm-up lap, right? So, fuck, man, they were looking good. Okay, Kimi Antonelli did a yellow flag infringement. There are people in Azerbaijan with the beer mask, but they are promoting McLaren, which is maybe they're from Oliver Behrman's town. Nothing is happening still, guys. And what do we need to talk about? So yeah, a Ferrari can be on the front row because the wind keeps on changing, and these type of crashes happen, which means it's going to break the momentum of like the usual top runners, which are the two McLaren drivers. Q1 will resume at 16:15 local time. I don't know what the local time is though, by the way. I think maybe in 2 minutes time. Yeah, I think in 2 minutes time we will be resuming action. The point is, the wind is going to affect the results of the qualifying. Now you might be saying, duh, of course. Yeah, but it's like raining, it's like rain, where the driver can make the difference. Because it's Azerbaijan, we cannot have actual rain, so we have to settle for this unpredictable gusts of wind. And I'm really liking my chances of Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc. They are a better driving pair compared to the McLaren drivers, and obviously you gotta understand, to do Max Verstappen. You cannot underestimate that guy. So for the McLaren drivers, from a championship fight standpoint, they need to maximize this thing. And Piastri is going to be the guy who has the lower hand. Norris has the upper hand in this. One minute to go. Why there is still yellow flags? Has the car not been cleared out? Can we get some eyes in there? We're now seeing a helicopter shot of the Baku city around the track. The track is clear. The timer has not started. And yeah. Charles Leclerc is fastest in low speed corners. And this is the thing, bro. This is where Fernando Alonso also has some good advantage, because the Aston Martin is also good in slow speed corners, high traction zones. So yeah, we can definitely see what happens. The medium speed corners are like the weakness of Lewis Hamilton, but I guess we will see. There are not a lot of medium speed corners there. There are a few, but mostly it's slow speed corners and just S's and shit, where you have to point the car in the right direction and give the right throttle input. And Max Verstappen is going to be good at it. Max Verstappen's car is not that good in slow speed corners, so yeah, we will see how he manages. Oh, Carlando. Oh, that's a Red Bull shirt and a Ferrari cap. Like some spectator. I'm describing the spectators because that's all the race director is showing us. And the track is clear, the time hasn't resumed yet. I mean, the time has resumed. And Alpine is first on the track. Who is that? Gasly. Where is Colapinto is in the pits. Then the next guy, then the next guy. Both of the Aston Martins are there. Norris is in the pits. Piastri is on the streets. Plenty of new McLaren fans. So the wind direction, 24 kilometers per hour, across the start finish straight, from right to left. Ooh. So Kimi Antonelli's yellow flag infringement. Oh, he's gonna get a grid penalty. Anyway, we will see. We'll see what happens to Antonelli's infringement. Now, Kimi Antonelli is on the track as well. So yeah, let's see what the boys are doing. Kimi Antonelli is going through the Charles Leclerc section of the track, Charles Leclerc corner. Let's see. Has he started his time lap yet? No. I don't think so. Turn 13. Who do you got? Who else is there? Who else is there to grab pole position? Oscar Piastri. If Oscar Piastri gets pole, I'm gonna be losing my shit. Because I don't think he's going to capture pole. I think he'll be like P3 or P4 or something like that. Not gonna be P5 because that is statistically not possible because they're that quick as a team, as a car. Their car is so good. So he can. Okay, Kimi Antonelli starts his first flying lap on medium tires. Q1 Baku Street Circuit. Let's fucking go. Taking good exit out of turn 1 and good entry also into the next corner. Perfect. Hitting it perfectly. The thing about Baku is that investigation after session. So Antonelli's yellow flag infringement will be investigated after the session. So yeah, he's probably gonna get like a 2-place or 3-place grid penalty. It sucks. So yeah, we'll see what Kimi Antonelli is doing, and he is very quick. I mean, seems like he's doing a good enough job. There is no bad moments yet. Get the fuck out of his way, man. Going to the Charles Leclerc section. And then, nice, turn 13. Oh, he had a little snap. Small snap. Lost like half a tenth or something. Let's see what he does. So far he's going good. Ooh, don't kiss the wall. He didn't touch the wall, but I think the entry could have been smoother, but either way. Oh, he ran wide. He ran wide in the last corner. I mean the last real corner, that is. Yeah, he ran wide. All 4 wheels off track. Why is he even, trying to come? Like, he's still pushing, but I think he is probably going to do multiple laps, so this one is not going to count. So Kimi Antonelli, decent lap overall, but fucked up. I guess, we'll see what he does next. Still gets into the top 10. He's 10th now, 1 second off of Charles Leclerc's pace. Why is it still showing a Lewis Hamilton P1? Leclerc and then Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton is P7, dog. What the fuck? Yes, now it is updated. Charles Leclerc, Verstappen. Okay, yellow flag somewhere. Max Verstappen is flying in sector 2. The yellow flag is gonna... Oh, another red flag. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another lap of Max Verstappen has been ruined. Oh my god. And this time it's a Sauber of Nico Hulkenberg. Oh, he crashed into the barriers, broke his front wing. There's a lot of debris on the track. Oh my goodness. Max Verstappen's lap got fucked up again. Oh my god, you can't make this up. And this is the problem, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I mean, he's just slipping and sliding across. Oh my god, he just went straight into the barriers. Max Verstappen was on a great lap, man. Personal best sector 1. And yeah, his now we're seeing a shot of his like from the garage, and people are obviously disappointed. Now he's taking it back. It's a red flag. Couple of red flags in Q1 already. What are you gonna do? What are you really gonna do? I thought this qualifying session is gonna be wrapped up very quickly, but clearly it's not. So, anyway, so far, so far, the top three looks like fun. I mean, if the grid is like this for tomorrow, you can't be that mad, you know. I really like the grid that we have today. Lewis Hamilton from pole, Oscar Piastri P2. Now Lando, what the fuck is Lando? Lando is P6. That's gonna spice things up. Kimi Antonelli locked up his fronts in turn 16, ran wide, lap time invalidated for his motherfucker. So Kimi Antonelli, as I was saying, he ran off in turn 16 and he ran wide and his lap time got invalidated, obviously. And on the radio, he is asking, "What the fuck happened? You ran wide, motherfucker." But then again, obviously, like Bonington says that it was a gust of wind that fucked you up. I don't believe that. I think he's just shit. But I guess we'll see. I mean, he's not shit, but I think he fucked up on that occasion. Sure, shit happens. He has a little bit of problems when when hitting the brakes hard. So he had that problem in Austria. What are they doing? Are they going to fix another front wing on Nico Hulkenberg's car? Hulkenberg is not out of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. He just broke his front wing. Now they're gonna install a new front wing on his car, and now we will see. Pierre Gasly. Ooh. Franco Colapinto. Oh, he hit the barriers. Turn 15. Franco Colapinto. Yeah, so we have to now wait for multiple minutes now. 5 minutes probably. So in the knockout zone, we got Lance Stroll, Alex Albon, who will be knocked out, then Gabriel Bortoleto, Nico Hulkenberg, and Kimi Antonelli, who has not set a competitive time yet. He needs to get his shit together, man. I mean, yes, the wind is a bitch and a half, but yeah, that's that. Right now, I don't know how many laps people can do. I think the guys, oh my god, Kimi Antonelli is one of the first guys to go out. Everybody steps out at the same time, bruv. Kimi Antonelli is 16:28 local time. 3 more minutes. Quali will resume in 3 more minutes. Yeah, and Kimi Antonelli is on mediums. So I'll tell you who is on mediums. Kimi Antonelli is on mediums. Verstappen, Tsunoda, Norris, and Piastri all on mediums. Lewis Hamilton, I mean, they're in the pits. Oh, someone is holding a banner says Ferrari is my red flag. Why the fuck am I reading that? The race director needs to focus on the track, not on the crowd shot, but nothing is happening. So yeah, we will see. I think the medium tire seems to be the good choice here. Verstappen has been flying. I think Ferrari have also put the mediums on. Toto Wolff radioed Kimi Antonelli in, and he said that chill out, you got a lot of time, 6.5 minutes to go, 6 minutes and 36 seconds to be precise. So don't worry, you just need one clean lap. That's the message from Toto Wolff. Let's see what happens. I'm constantly moving the microphone around to ensure that you guys have a good experience. I'll turn this towards me a little bit, and yeah, that's that. Let's see what Max Verstappen needs to do. I mean, I genuinely believe that Verstappen still has the pace. And on the medium tires, the medium tires are pretty good, boys. I said this in FP3. The thing about like setting a pole lap in Azerbaijan in these conditions, in these windy conditions, is medium tires, because you can do multiple laps and you can settle in. So that's why. In the softs you have one shot, so you better make sure, or you better hope that the wind direction doesn't change, right? So that's the limitation with the wind issues. I'm still looking at the crowd. People with their iPhones out. Oh my god. A lot of people are, using Formula 1 to chase clout, and it's starting to bother me. I mean, earlier it, bothered me too, but now it's doing a bit too much, because the race director just keeps on zooming into them and showing their reactions. And their reactions always suck, because they're celebrities who are pretending to like the sport for their personal gain. I want to see the reactions of like the genuine fans, you know what I mean? So Lance Stroll had some yellow flag infringement, and now the stewards have said that no investigation necessary. So that, like, there you go. Lance Stroll fans, ladies and gentlemen, you can sleep. You can sleep well tonight. Okay, let me just go ahead and check the audio mixer, because I'm fucking it up. Sorry. Alright, we are on. People are on the track right now. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Carlos Sainz is the only Williams right now. He is P8. Wow, okay, not bad. Everybody else is on softs. Only the ones. Only both of the McLarens and both of the Red Bulls are on mediums. So I guess we'll see. It's all about getting out of the bottom 5 right now, which I think they're gonna do. Albon is already gonna be there. Then you have the usual suspects of Gasly and Colapinto. Then you have to throw in one of the kick Saubers in there as well, but I guess we'll see. Time will tell. 1:41.8, Lewis Hamilton's time, I think, right now, around 1:42. High 1:42s. Will that be the cutoff? But I guess we'll see. Nobody has started their flying laps yet, so pressure's on Kimi. Oliver Behrman is warming the fuck out of his tires, weaving around the start-finish straight, and he's just started his not final, but his timed run. Didn't have that good of an exit out of turn 1. I think he could have used a little bit of curb. He was just completely on the tarmac, so probably lost a little bit there. I think the secret here is drivers who are doing multiple runs. I think Gabriel Bortolito is doing that. He is a big Max Verstappen copycat. So Gabi is on mediums, but the like the graphics don't like show that. The graphics show that Bortolito has softs. He has mediums. I'm watching the onboard. I mean, they're broadcasting the onboard. You need to do multiple laps in order to find the right rhythm. That's the secret to get a good quality result in Baku is. So Kimi Antonelli has also started his first time lap. Let's see how good he does it. I hope he doesn't fuck it up. There's a lot of pressure on him. There's a lot of pressure on Kimi. This weekend he needs a good result. He needs a top 5 finish or some shit like that. Top 6 finish. You gotta qualify well, man. You can't fuck it up. Oh my god. Horrible, horrible first sector. I mean, he's faster than Esteban Ocon, but it's not even his personal best, so he has not improved. He has actually done worse than before. But he is fast enough to get out of the bottom 5, I reckon. So Charles Leclerc, purple sector 1. Someone broke it just now. Is it Max? Norris has the purple sector 1. Lando Norris, fastest sector 1. And who else? Who the fuck? Some guy is waving a white flag. What does that mean? Oh no, that doesn't mean anything. Oh, Max Verstappen, fastest sector 1. I think he's gonna smoke everybody. Lewis needs to go ahead and pump in some good lap times, man. Max Verstappen has just set the fastest sector time. George Russell goes to P1. George Russell P1 with the medium tires. George Russell P1 with medium tires. I know the graphics on your screen are not updated right now, but George Russell, now Leclerc P1 on soft tires, only like less than 2 tenths faster. So the medium tires are great, as I said. It's just that the Ferrari is slightly faster than the Mercedes. Lando Norris sets the fastest time, 1:41.3. But Max Verstappen, oh, he lost some time in sector 2. He's P2 though. He's P2, but barely. He almost matched, as you can see on the screen in front of you guys. Verstappen almost matched Lando Norris's time with medium tires. So Verstappen did this on medium tires. So more pace is about to come, guys. Don't count him out. He's gonna get pole position. So who's gonna be on the front row? Lewis? Don't fuck it up, man. I mean, right now it's all about getting out of the bottom 5. Nobody's coming out. Let's see what... Whoa, Bortoleto is doing great. Come on, come on, come... Oh! Isaac Hajar, you silly goose. He was stealing... Wow, Isaac Hajar, what a lap, man. P5 on medium tires. Gabriel Bortoleto, P11 on medium tires. Everybody who is on mediums, they're finding good lap time, man. Oh, Lewis, what do you do, bro? Did they not send Lewis out? Oh, I don't think they're sending Lewis out. Oh, somebody... Oh, my goodness. Okay, I mean, the session will not resume. So the session has ended and they just red flagged it at 0.00 second because... Who is that? Is that Gasly? Because an Alpine is somewhere in the runoff area and he is now doing the Lord Mahavir thing where he is trying to turn the car, and he has successfully done it. Pierre Gasly ran off into the runoff area, and first it triggered the yellows and then it was the red flag. So that was his lap time gone, and we got the usual suspects Wow, how the fuck Lando? Oh, Lando, Verstappen, Charlie Charles, Russell Hamilton, Piastri, like the usual suspects. And towards the end, Alex Albon, he's not gonna start at the bottom, even after qualifying, even after crashing in the Q1 session. So that's impressive. Gabriel and Nico behind him, both of the kick hours, and then Lance Stroll, obviously, as I said. What the fuck happened? Isaac Hadjar was P5, right? This is not updated. The one that we are seeing is not updated. I genuinely don't. So I'll tell you who are the ones who are like out in the bottom five. So you got Colapinto, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, and Albon. So those are the five. Okay, now it's updated. So Colapinto, Hulkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, and Albon. So Esteban Ocon just misses out, and Oliver Bearman lives to fight another day. So it is what it is. Boom. I gotta go and take a quick bathroom break and then return back to the live stream. I have to mute my microphone. I have to go and take a leak though. Yasli is saying something. Yeah, I mean, pure Gasly just dumb bad luck. It is what it is. I'll be right back after a quick bathroom break, and hopefully by like before the Q2 session initiates. I'm back. What happened? Nothing happened so far. Nothing happened. So yeah, couple of red flags, a usual qualifying session, and Lando Norris P1. Max Verstappen almost matched his time on the mediums, which is insane. And now we are just seeing. We're gonna see what happens. What happens? What tires are gonna go on? Because this is the interesting thing. The medium tires are going to make a lot of the difference. Right now, Lando is thinking of going and doing the same. I hope everybody does that. We'll see. I want to see the pace of everybody when they are doing a couple of laps back to back, because they'll have the time to get used to it. So we'll see. He hit the barrier somewhere. Oh, and then. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Oh, I'm just watching the replay, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, he crashed. He crashed into the barriers again. Oh my god. He broke the shit out of the car, Franco Colapinto. Oh my goodness. I mean, the front left suspension is gone. The front wing is gone. He should be leading the Destructors Championship. I gotta make a video about this. Fuck, man. Ah, Franco Colapinto. Why are you so crash prone, dude? You have now you cannot give any kind of excuse, like you have done about 10 races this season back to back and you shouldn't be crashing, and you have crashed in like 5 of them. So Franco Colapinto fucking it up once again in the streets of Baku. But we'll see. We'll see what he can do. Max Verstappen can get pole. I'm just constantly visualizing who will be fair, because yeah, Verstappen and the Ferraris are in the play too, man. Lewis Hamilton didn't have that good of a run, but we'll see. We are seeing nothing is happening. So said that they're just showing people related to the drivers, the partners of the drivers, and the family members of the drivers. So yeah. So Liam Lawson is ahead of Yuki Tsunoda, and Isaac Hadjar is P5, 3/10 behind Max Verstappen, and Oliver Behrman is about 4/10 faster than his teammate Esteban Ocon, and he just got out of Q1 elimination. He is currently P15 in the classification, as you motherfuckers can see. So, or can you not see it? Just 1 second. So I just returned after a quick discussion with the fam about dinner plans. There is eggs on the menu and they will be hard boiled, so nothing exciting. But I need to open this. What the fuck did I do, man, with this? I think things will start in 2 more minutes time. A lot of Max Verstappen fans. A lot of Max Verstappen fans in the crowd. But they're kids, which means they are gamers probably. Verstappen is the reason why a lot of the parents are going to have to buy sim racing setups for their kids. It's just unfortunate. We will start in 1 more minute, guys. In 1 more minute we will start, and that's that. We are still seeing the crowd shots, which is not what we are here for, but you have to show something and pass the time in between the sessions. But so far, things are looking good. Fernando Alonso is in, Lance Stroll is in. So both of the Aston Martins are in. I mean, the midfield battle is still primed up. Carlos Sainz fucked up a little bit, so he needs to do much, much better this session. This is do or die for Carlos Sainz. Both of the Ferraris are out. I think they're going to do I will give you a toe and you return the favor type of deal. So both of the Ferraris are out and they have queued up behind the Aston Martin of somebody, and then ahead of them are the two Racing Bulls. Then there's Oliver Bearman, and ahead of everybody there is Carlos Sainz, which is a fucked up thing to do. But he's on the mediums. Carlos Sainz is on the medium, so he's gonna do multiple laps. This is going to work in favor of Carlos Sainz. He has to just find the lap time. Don't crash. Warm up the tires, nice and easy. Warm up the tires and then punch a lap in. Who the fuck is this guy? Is Gabriel Bortoleto in? He's P13. Holy shit. I said this during the live stream of FP3 as well. I said that Gabriel Bortoleto is going to do better than Nico Hulkenberg. And he did. He bloody did. Yeah, insane. I mean, not insane, because Nico Hulkenberg has been struggling to find the one lap pace quickly to, get the dice in that window. Someone ran off, and now they're backing up. It's the Racing Bull of Isaac Hadjar. And he is backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. He's on the streets, and now he has... Right. Okay, now he goes his merry way. Just ran off a little bit. He was pushing too hard. The brake didn't work. I hope we get some radio. This was not in the Charles Leclerc corner. Oh. This is where, what's his name? Franco Colapinto crashed out while Pierre Gasly ran out. Alright, we just need to watch this. People are asking me questions from outside of the room, so I have to constantly mute my microphone in order to answer to them. This is the second live stream. I didn't have much time to review my first live stream. I actually didn't do any reviewing at all. I should have done something, but the timing is, tonight I'm gonna have the review session. So Charles Leclerc is starting his timed lap. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charles. Baku specialist. Purple sector 1 unbeatable. Let's fucking go. Lewis Hamilton also started. Oh my god. There's going to be a red flag soon. Oliver Bearman is going slowly. He hit something or someone. Did he? Did he? Did he? What happened to Oliver Bearman, dude? Oh, there's going to be a yellow flag and then there's going to be a red flag. Oliver Bearman has stopped between turn 2 and turn 3 and car is broken. I'm heartbroken as shit, man. Oliver Bearman's car. Oh my god. He lost power. Oh, he hit it. So I think he hit the wall on the rear right and then he broke the rear right suspension or something. It's not a mechanical failure, ladies and gentlemen. I have been wrong, and Oliver Bearman, my favorite rookie of 2025, has made a mistake and he's out. And he's going to start P15 at best. So there you go. Charles Leclerc said the sun is blocking his vision. Now I think they're going to give him like the darkest visor they can find. So the red flag is here. So in Q1 we had 3 red flags. The last one happened towards the end of the session, so that kind of had little impact on our mental health. The second Q2 session has just started, and you know, three and a bit minutes in, 3 minutes in, we got our first red flag. I don't think anybody completed their lap. So track is cleared. I think they have removed the car. They probably still will have yellows in that section. Yes, they do. They have removed the... Oh, they're rolling it away, thank God. That was the exit right there. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good so far, pretty good. We haven't had a time about when the session will resume. Oh, there are little kids watching from the balconies of their house or hotel, whatever. Yeah, they probably find it very amusing. Anyway, we will be resuming the session in 3 more minutes. Now we are seeing some overhyped super fans who are keeping us entertained, and yeah, that's pretty good. And we'll see what the rest of the session brings us. I really hate these pauses, man. Okay, plenty of cars are on the streets. I mean, back in the pit lane. Leclerc ahead of Hamilton, ahead of Gabriel Bortoleto. And yeah. 2 more minutes to go and Q2 will resume. So don't go anywhere. I mean, nobody's watching this, so I don't really understand why the fuck am I saying this. Like, where do I see the view count, by the way? Is there a way of seeing the view count? No? Is there a way to see the view cam? I mean, nobody. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay, I cannot focus on that. We will resume the Q2 session in 2 more minutes. Max Verstappen versus Charles Leclerc. It'll be there, it'll be the battle of the day for pole position, and then we will see where Hamilton and the two other McLarens, and perhaps Osama bin Russell comes in, but I don't think Mercedes are quick. There's always going to be the unusual Isaac Aja, who is currently P3, which is very impressive. That motherfucker always flies. Charles Leclerc had a potential yellow flag infringement, so a penalty is potentially coming his way. We'll see what happens. One minute to go. 1 minute to go, and then we will be ready, boys. But I really, really want both of the Ferraris on the podium. Come on. I mean, it is possible. This is a racetrack where it is possible. The wind is playing tricks. Norris and Piastri are not experienced enough to handle this. Charles and Lewis are, but obviously Verstappen is the best driver of all time, so he's going to be P1. I so badly want Hamilton to be on the front row. Maybe he can go for the win, who the fuck knows. If he has a good start, he will. Alright, the session begins. Or should I say resumes. Now we'll see what happens. The cars are getting out on the track. Who needs to do laps? So currently the bottom five is from Piastri, Stroll, Bortoleto, Russell, Antonelli. Definitely both of the Mercedes are exiting that. I think Yuki Tsunoda will be in the bottom five. Then Carlos Sainz, obviously Oliver Behrman is because he fucked up the car. Bortoleto could be there. Then Liam Lawson is also another guy who struggles in the qualifying session. But if he's on the yellow tires, which is the mediums, then something better can happen because he can settle in the rhythm. There's a lot of dry leaves around the track. Nobody has started their time lap yet. And Behrman is out. So Tsunoda, Verstappen are still in the pits. Both of the Red Bulls are in the pits. Ferrari fans are literally praying. Okay, Charles Leclerc about to start his lap. If we can get an update on the wind speed and direction, that would be great. Oh my god, Charles Leclerc starts his lap, runs wide in turn 1. It's unfucking believable, man. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He started his lap, ran wide into turn 1, definitely triggered a yellow flag and fucked up Lewis Hamilton's entry there as well. I think he was just giving a toe to Lewis Hamilton. And then his teammate is going, he sees him. Oh my god. Okay, Charles, now Isaac Hadjar, all eyes on Isaac. He is now starting his timed lap on a set of softs. New softs, I hope. I think. .35.6, sector 1. Carlos is doing a good enough job. He has done a personal best first sector, and then we will see how he improves through the time. But Isaac Hajar is flying so far. I mean, he is doing really good. Their car is going to be good, man. Lando Norris fastest sector 1. Carlos Sainz just did the fastest middle sector. Granted that not a lot of people have done their laps, but looks like Carlos has some pace in that wheelie. I'm constantly adjusting myself because the chair is rolling away. Oscar Piastri has now the fastest sector 1, and Carlos Sainz goes to the top of the timing sheets with 1:41.6 that is set on a set of mediums. Isaac Hajar P2, 3/10 down. Bro, Isaac Hajar and Liam Lawson needs to go into the pits and get some mediums on. George Russell first, fastest sector 3. He is now P10. Holy shit, that's horrible. Oh no, he hasn't. Oscar Piastri is flying. He's marginally faster than Carlos Sainz. It seems like medium is the tire to be. Lando Norris goes fastest, 1:41.396, about 1:41.4. But yeah, but I think the lap times are going to be in the 140s. I mean, not now, but like end of the qualifying session. Another yellow flag. Okay, great. Someone momentarily ran wide. Kimi Antonelli, fastest sector 2. Now he's on the start-finish straight. Woo! Andrea Kimi Antonelli goes P3. Just above a 10th behind Lando Norris. What is Lewis Hamilton gonna do? He is on a personal best. He was twitchy coming out of turn 15. Not that good. Oh my god, he's horrible. Lewis Hamilton is having a horrible lap. He's having a disgusting lap. This is not a lap of a champion. He needs to go into the fucking pits right after this. Bro, you ain't got no time. You ain't got no time. Go to the pits, do something, and then come back again. Max Verstappen on the mediums is now setting the track on fire by being literally like multiple seconds faster than Gabriel Bortoleto. Let's see what is he doing. Max Verstappen. Well, once he finds the grip and he found the racing line already. Now it's a matter of like just threading the needle. Lewis Hamilton is horrible now. I don't really understand why the Ferrari people are not using mediums. Maybe they ran out of them. Who knows? Verstappen is now 1.6 seconds faster than Bortoleto, which puts him about P4, P5, around that. So he is now doing that pace. Verstappen is probably going to be P4. But let's see in the last section how much downforce they have. DRS flap opens up, and there's a little bit of shaking. Yeah. Oh, he goes P2. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. Max Verstappen P2. I mean, I'm not surprised, but obviously on the medium tires, Oscar Piastri whacked the barriers in turn 15. Like I said, man, he has not been on it this weekend. This is not an Oscar Piastri weekend. This is where Lando Norris must win. If Lando wins and Oscar Piastri is like P3 or something like that, he's going to make the biggest dent on the championship leader and try to make some... he will definitely make up some ground. But he needs to go ahead and win this thing. Lando needs to win this race because Oscar Piastri is on the back foot. He needs to win this one. Lando Norris needs to win this one. Lewis Hamilton is just horrible. Oversteering, understeering, everywhere, all over the fucking place. Doesn't know what the fuck the car is doing. P10. Unfortunate. Lewis, what are you doing, my friend? Right on the cusp of the knockout, and Charles Leclerc is knocked out because his lap time got deleted, so he didn't really even set a good time, competitive time. Oh my god. How did we get here? You know, on Friday, FP2 Ferrari were at the top of the timing sheets. FP3 things were not looking that bad. Lewis was P4, I remember. And then in qualifying, everything just went out of the window. So Lewis Hamilton is now currently doing another lap on a set of softs. Oh man, hook it in, Lewis, hook it in. You gotta hook it in, man. You gotta hook it in properly, dude. You cannot fuck it up this time, man. Come on, Lewis, you got this. Oh, he's even slower than before. His lap time is even slower. Lewis Hamilton's lap time is slower than before. He's right on the cusp of elimination. I think he's gonna get eliminated. I was predicting earlier at the start of this live stream that Lewis Hamilton will probably be on the front row, considering the wind will play a role and anything can happen. But he's shit, bro. Oh, he needs to pick up in S2 and S3, the last two sectors. Come on, he kissed the barriers in turn 15. Oh, fuck. Oh my goodness, he's now P9 pace. He needs to make it up in the last section. Last few sections, dude. Oh my goodness, he's not gonna make. Oh my god. It just doesn't look for Ferrari. It doesn't look good for Ferrari. Lewis, you gotta do something, man. You gotta put a couple of tenths between you and Yuki Tsunoda. Oh my goodness, he's still P10. So Charles Leclerc is going to get out of the bottom 5, and then he's going to push Lewis Hamilton into the bottom 5. The irony. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Charles Leclerc is on mediums and he has put the fastest middle sector. Lewis Hamilton fucked up by not putting in the mediums. This is Ferrari's strategy. Ferrari screwed him. Ferrari screwed Lewis Hamilton by not giving him the mediums in Q2. Oh my goodness. Charles Leclerc goes P4. Great lap time. Lewis Hamilton is pushed out, and I don't think he's gonna do anything else. Fuck me. Oh my goodness. Ooh. And he was, you know, shaking a bit coming out of some corner, and he hit the barrier there a little bit, touched it. Oh my goodness. Why they did not give Lewis Hamilton mediums? Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a big whack. He had a big whack. Oscar Piastri fucked up the first sector. Personal best sector 2. I don't think he needs to do it. Lewis Hamilton is out. Fuck. Oh my god. This is so hard and painful to watch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why didn't they give him the medium tire? Why they didn't give him the... I really want to know. Why did Ferrari do that? I mean, they're retards. I get it. The softs are definitely not the tires for this. Piastri P2. Wow. Fuck. Oh my god. My disappointment is just immeasurable right now. Immeasurable. Let's see what Lewis Hamilton's radio, if they broadcast Lewis's radio. Fucking idiots. Ferrari are a bunch of retards, man. Fucking idiots. Anyway, we have to focus on Max Verstappen. Yuki Tsunoda is still improving. Max Verstappen on the mediums is now improving. Fastest middle sector. Personal best first sector. I think Max Verstappen is going to get P1 here, guys. He's right behind Norris and Piastri. He's not that far behind Norris, 500ths of a second. Yuki Tsunoda gets P10. Holy shit, pushes Fernando Alonso out. Max Verstappen goes P1, fastest of everybody. Put a 10th and a half. Woo! 10th and a half. Max Verstappen steals P1. Lewis Hamilton shouldn't have gone to Ferrari. Fernando Alonso, he really didn't have the pace. Gabriel Bortoleto, Lance Stroll, and Oliver Bearman. Bearman, made his mistake. I think he could have gone into top 10 considering Ferrari shit. Yeah, it is what it is. Both of the Red Bulls are in Q3. Can you believe that? When was the last time it happened? I think it was right after Christian Horner got fired, right? Christian Horner got fired after the Austrian Grand Prix. No, not after Austrian Grand Prix. Christian Horner got fired after the Silverstone race, a couple of days after that. And then after that, we were in Hungary. I think in Hungary, both of the Red Bulls were in Q3. I think that was the case. Gabriel to the radio. Gabriel apologizing to the team. He is P13 of the flag. But Max Verstappen, ladies and gentlemen, why the fuck is not this one is not updated? Yes, it's updated now. So as you can see, Max Verstappen put a 10th and a bit between himself and Lando Norris on medium tires. This is the thing which is critical because medium seems to be the better tire for qualifying because it allows the drivers to settle in, and it's just amazing. I think they're going to do the same. I think Red Bull are going to do the same because they will just listen to Max Verstappen, right? Unlike in Ferrari where they're stuck in their old inefficient ways of doing things. So Lance Stroll is throwing a tantrum on the radio because, he is an idiot. He got affected by the wind, ran wide in turn 1 and got knocked out. So that's why he was throwing a tantrum. Isaac Hadjar, there are plenty of positives. Even though Ferrari fucked Lewis Hamilton once again, I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on the positives. And the positive is Isaac Hadjar is in. And Carlos Sainz is in, Liam Lawson, both of the Racing Bulls are in. And Max Verstappen is going to steal pole position and is going to win the race. If he steals pole position, I don't think anybody is going to catch him. But let's see. Lewis Hamilton got screwed by Ferrari once again. Why you didn't give him the mediums? No one knows. So Q3 will start in 4 minutes time, if I'm correct. 4 or 14, I guess time will tell. But so far, things are looking good for Max Verstappen. Lando Norris needs to do as much damage as he can. He seems to still have the edge over Oscar Piastri, although Piastri is very, very close to Lando in his last run. So Q3 is gonna be fucking interesting. We'll see. 4 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 fucking minutes to go. Interesting. Three minutes to go, and yeah, that's the problem now. So we got Charles Leclerc. I don't think Charles quite has the pace. I mean, he needs to be on the mediums, otherwise he's not gonna have the pace. First run, do it quickly on the softs, and then immediately change it to mediums and do like 3 laps in a row. Do not come home. Just do like 3 or 4 laps. That's the strategy. You need to do this, or start with the medium tires and just keep banging in like 5 laps in a row or something like that. Just put some fuel in. I'm pretty sure that way you will find a better lap time. So you do that shit. Do that shit. But yeah. The top 10 are Verstappen, Norris, Piastri. I think you guys can see the top 10. George Russell, Kimi Antonelli, they have closed the gap now. They're now there. Oh my goodness. I hope tomorrow's race is at least a little bit good for Lewis, man. This is just going to be very, very painful for everybody, including all of us. I mean, Ferrari fans in particular, and Lewis Hamilton fans in particular, like me. Man, I'm just sad, dude. I was hoping for a Lewis Hamilton front row. And then, he did another lap on the softs. What was the goddamn point of doing that? He had to try something. I think that was the point. But Ferrari and their brilliant strategic thinking, right? Italians. I'm sorry, but I have to. I mean, I'm not have to. But I think this is one of the reasons why people say all of these Italian jokes about fascism and how they bailed out on Germany during the World War II and then they got the shit kicked out of them by the Allies. I think this is one of the primary reasons, these type of incompetent behavior in which they are not forward looking, in which they are not learning from other people's experiences and mistakes, which is a critical thing to do as a human being. As a human being, we learn from each other. Ferrari are clearly incapable of doing that. I think that is the reason why we get a lot of this Italian incompetency type of jokes. But I guess that's the way things go. And qualifying is starting again now. Q3 will start in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are go. 12 minutes on the clock. All right, let's see. I'm just excited to see who's got which tires, because Verstappen is going to be on the mediums. He may be on the softs for the first run, but then right after that he's gonna ditch those. Ooh, Oscar Piastri on mediums. Lando Norris on mediums too. See, Ferrari, this is how you learn from other people, because Max Verstappen put in the fastest lap time. Ferrari clown motherfuckers, dumb low IQ idiots. I'm just pissed, man. I'm just a little bit pissed. If you know that the mediums are the good tires, why didn't you send it out on them? Everybody's on mediums, bro. Everybody's on mediums. Liam Lawson reported some rain around turn 1, which is wild. If it rains in the last 5 minutes of the session, it's gonna be fucking wild. We're in for a wild race if that happens. But I guess we'll see. They're not sending Verstappen out yet. I think they're waiting for the track to get rubbered in a little bit, and then they're gonna send it. And Verstappen is gonna send it after that. So, George. Oh, we got UFC fighter, UFC middleweight champion Hamza Chimaev in Ferrari garage. Holy shit. We got Hamza Chimaev in the Ferrari garage, the middleweight champion who dominated Dricus du Plessis. Insane. Anyway, we just have to keep on watching. We have to keep on focusing on the race at hand. We cannot talk about mixed martial arts or UFC right now. That sport is dying anyway, you know. Thank you, Dana White. Either way, we have to focus on this. We have to focus on George Russell, who just is about to start his timed lap. Osama bin Russell, let's go. He's doing well so far. No lockups, no significant. Turn 2, smooth. Let's see what he's doing in the next few turns. They're all going smoothly. Norris has started his flying lap as well on the medium, so I think the first lap from these guys is not going to be as impressive, because it's kind of like just to get a feel of the track and just build up for the next subsequent laps. Some guy ran out. Okay, somebody ran wide and triggered a yellow flag. Oh my god, George Russell ran wide somewhere around turn 4-5, and that has triggered a yellow flag momentarily. Liam Lawson is flying, and Carlos Sainz is flying now too. Carlos Sainz has purple sector 1, purple sector 2. It's raining! Verstappen said it too. It's fucking raining. Everybody needs to put in a lap time right now, because after that it's gonna get wet. Liam Lawson, provisional P1. Holy shit. If it rains, nobody's gonna improve after this. Carlos Sainz put in a bonkers lap of 141.5. I didn't change it to Q3. Fuck, sorry guys. So Liam Lawson right now it's Carlos Sainz. This is not updated. This will get updated in a second. Oscar Piastri just put in the fastest sector 1. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Yellow flag somewhere, because if you don't make a lap time now, it's gonna be horrible. Carlos Sainz pole position. Red flag, session stopped. Charles Leclerc crashed somewhere. Oh my god. Charles Leclerc crashed in turn 15. Session has been red flagged. Carlos Sainz could be on pole position if it rains. If it rains, nobody is going to beat that lap time of Carlos Sainz of 141.5. Nobody. And there are like a handful of drivers who haven't, but like this is where things gets interesting for tomorrow, because this is where Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris title fight situation is going to happen. Charles Leclerc did another I am stupid moment, but this time in turn 15. He fucked it up. Ferrari's weekend. So on Friday, second practice session, both of the Ferraris were 1-2. And now in qualifying, first Ferrari got knocked out in Q2, and the second Ferrari crashed out in Q3. And yeah, I mean, just things are going from bad to worse, and this is the life of a Ferrari fan, and it's extremely painful. And I just try to find the positives to focus on, and there are none. There are no positives anymore. Zero positives to talk about. The session is red flagged. Fuck me. So for 10 more minutes, we'll be sitting here doing nothing. It is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and entertain you guys by doing the hot lap daily. Hot lap daily. So I hope you guys can see this. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, I think my screen is visible, but not this one. So I'm going to make it smaller and minimize OBS, and I'll just try to do some lap times here instead. So spacebar to begin, and oh fuck, I DNF'd. So I'll do it again. and this time we'll try to finish it. Right over the curbs, and I did it. Phantom pilot. Okay, 12 seconds lap time. Boom, there you go. I didn't put in the the barriers. So anyway, that's all the entertainment we have, but I guess I need to get back into the grind. But Carlos Sainz, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be on pole position if the rain dance becomes successful. I think a lot of the Williams fans, Karun Chandak just said it on the commentary box. If it rains right now, because the Williams fan will do a rain dance, if it rains, then Carlos Sainz is going to start from pole position alongside the guy he crashed with in Zandvoort, Liam Lawson. Isaac Hadjar will start P3 alongside Max Verstappen, and then Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri will start side by side. Then comes the terrorists from Mercedes, and then Charlie Charles and Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki Tsunoda might go ahead and put in a lap time. It's raining. It's bloody raining. You look at Carlos, oh my god. Carlos Sainz's eyes are like this. Carlos Sainz is literally shocked looking at the at the TV, and all of the Williams fans are now excited and happy. Charles Leclerc is definitely beating himself up, and he should, because come on dude, come on Charles, you shouldn't have done that. Let's hear. He was doing great. Oh, he locked up. Yeah, he locked up his front left. Oh my god. And a lot of the Ferrari fans got heartbroken. What did he say on the radio, by the way? Charles. There was some rain. It was raining. There were some spots of rain. And Carlos Sainz can be on the podium, because right now, if a little bit of rubber gets washed away, but then it's going to increase the grip, right? So we never know. How long before the session is resumed? How many minutes? Can we get a time update? We still cannot get a time update. But Liam Lawson will start alongside Carlos Sainz if things stay like this. Oscar Piastri inside his cockpit shitting brakes, and we will see what happens. This is unbelievable. Carlos Sainz is looking like this, bro. His eyes are literally open as fuck. He is shocked. Even he cannot believe. All of the Williams fans, and there are a couple of New Zealanders who are laughing too, because Liam Lawson is gonna be on the front row if that happens. And Taliban Antonelli, I mean, this is what people are saying. Oh my goodness, Kimi Antonelli had a red flag infringement. Oh, it's not an infringement. It's an infringement because nothing else is going on, but he's going to be cleared. It was not a big deal. Wow, but this is insane. It's starting to rain, and there is still yellow flags. And there was a little bit of rain, not too much of a rain. Track still is dry, if you have to classify it between wet and dry. So the track is dry as fuck. And yeah, we will see. Max Verstappen has nothing to lose, but it's kind of funny. It's funny because both of the Racing Bulls are ahead of both of the Red Bulls, and I know that the Red Bulls haven't really completed a lap. Verstappen doesn't have a time on the board, and Tsunoda doesn't have a time on the board. It doesn't matter if Tsunoda has a time on the board or not. But it's kind of funny to see if things remain as it is now. Both of the Racing Bulls will start ahead of both of the Red Bulls. It's gonna be a crazy race from tomorrow. But we'll see. We're just waiting. We still don't have any kind of update on the wind direction. We still don't have any kind of update on when the session will be resumed. But Liam Lawson, man, he's gonna start on the front row. It doesn't rain as much. I definitely think that. Oh my god, people have put on their ponchos and raincoats and shit. But I think they're being a little bit over dramatic. I think in some sections of the track it's definitely wet. So if you're pushing too hard on those sections, you're going to find the barriers. And people will say that on their outlap. Marshals are dancing. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's dancing, so you have to too. I mean, there is no music for you guys, so I must look stupid. But the music is pretty good. FIA race control, they're just looking at things. Can we see what these guys are looking at? I think that'll be better. Can the race director show it at turn 15 to see if the Charles Leclerc's broken Ferrari has been cleared? No. No. We are now seeing a helicopter shot of the city around the Baku Street Circuit and the bay. We're looking at the pier and the start finish straight. And yeah, there's really nothing much else going on. But it's looking. I mean, it is the best starting grid we have, I think, so far this season. Yep. Carlos Sainz pole position in a Williams. When was the last time a Williams got pole position? I think it has to be Nico Hülkenberg in 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix, no? Or like, when was the last time a Williams was on pole? Was it 2012 by Nico Hülkenberg in Brazil? Was it that? I think it was that. But we'll see. Track is clear, but the session has not started. Everybody's dancing. Toot toot toot. I hope the song is that, but it's some techno music. So the race will resume in 3 minutes time, and everybody is clapping and dancing. It's the environment is really good. I will be very keen on what Max Verstappen has to say on his radio, because that's the most important thing I need to know. Because he's going to say like if the track is wet at certain corners or not, and we will see what happens. If even if there are like a couple of corners that are wet, then Carlos Sainz is going to be on pole position. So we will see. And people have put on their ponchos and raincoats and whatnot. I think they were being just a little bit too cautious. But if it rained for as long as the circumstances that we are seeing it pointing us towards, then a Carlos Sainz pole position in a Williams in 2025 is very much possible. And they have a good race car, so maybe he can finish on the fucking podium as well. It'll be insane if he does that. I have a tendency of overhyping myself like this, which is not the best way of going around in life. You will get disappointed way too often if you just get your hopes up like I do. I mean, I'm an idiot, but don't do that. But let's see. Verstappen's radio is critical for us, because he will give a perfect assessment of the track conditions, and even if there are a couple of corners that are wet, then Carlos Sainz pole position, Williams, tomorrow he's going to be on the podium. Mark my fucking words. But we'll see. I mean, Max Verstappen will not be held up by Isaac Hadjar and Liam Lawson if things remain the way they are. And in semi-wet conditions, I think Max Verstappen will be fastest of the 7 drivers who have not posted a time on board. Leclerc will be last because he broke his car, so he will be behind, and it is what it is. So now the jack woman took out the jack from someone's Mercedes. Was it Kimi? Okay, now, oh my god, they're again on the softs. The Williams are on the softs, not the Williams. The McLarens are on soft tires. I don't get it. We have, like, the session will resume in 1 minute. Both of the McLarens soft tires because they think they're gonna get only one shot ahead of them. Oh my god, everybody is lined up. The first guy to line up is Max Verstappen because he has set no time. Which tires does he have on? Can we get a shot of that? Okay, session should resume any second now. Okay, Verstappen is rolling. But let's see, man. Let's see. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. We gotta get a Carlos Sainz pole, man. But the sun is still shining, you know what I mean? So whatever moisture the track has, it got dropped off. And if the rubber has been washed away to some degree, I think Max Verstappen is going to find the time. But if the rubber that has been laid down by the drivers holds that moisture, then it's going to be more slippery. And then it's going to work in the favor of the smooth operator, who will get a pole for Williams. But we'll see, man. Come on, man. I hope like a few corners in sector 2 are wet as fuck. Consecutive corners. Let's see what Max says. Max Verstappen is on mediums. So let's go. He is lining it up, building it up, building it up. He's the first guy to go. He needs someone to punch a hole in the air, but I think he's going to do 2 consecutive laps back to back. Verstappen is on the start finish straight. DRS open, 330 kilometers per hour, more than that, and he starts his time, goes to turn 1 perfectly, takes a bit of curb. Right, and the track seems to be dry, so fuck. Carlos Sainz pole position is not gonna happen. Max Verstappen is gonna steal that shit. But now it's exciting in a different angle because Leclerc, a guy could have challenged for pole, is out. Hamilton is out. Now Verstappen is only there, and I think the McLaren drivers are too much pussy to drive the car the way it should be driven in order to get pole position in Baku in these conditions, especially when it's windy. So Verstappen P1, we'll see who goes P2 and P3. Purple sector 1, Max Verstappen. I saw a statistic that whoever tops the timesheets in FP1 does not win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Norris topped the time in FP1. Norris now sets the fastest first sector. Max Verstappen is slower than Carlos Sainz by the end of second sector by 44 thousandths of a second, hundredths of a second, sorry. There's a yellow flag somewhere. Someone fucked up somewhere. Oscar Piastri crashed. Oh my god, there's another red flag. Piastri is in the wall. Oh my god, nobody completed their lap. Oh my, I said it. I said this shit. I said it. This is gonna be insane. This is gonna be insane. So Oscar Piastri now put it in the wall, and then he won't be putting in any kind of lap times. Now here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. There is 3 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock, which means everybody just gets a time to do one lap. Oh my god, 3 minutes 41 seconds left on the clock. It's red flagged. The pit wall of McLaren is chill as fuck because it's Oscar Piastri who crashed, giving the opportunity to Lando Norris to gain an advantage for tomorrow's race. He just, same place, turn 15. No, not turn 15. Oh my god, he just fucked up, man. He just a big whack. Which wheels did he lock up? Was it the front left? Yeah, locked up the front. The car just didn't turn. Unbelievable. I think it was the same place. There's a lady with earrings with Ferrari shield on it. That's insane. I could definitely put him on. Oscar Piastri is pissed off, sitting on the side, and somebody is going to go ahead and take a picture of that. And he is now being escorted to, go back to the paddock. And it is what it is. Session is stopped. 3 minutes 41. Now this is where things get interesting because there is 3 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock. If you consider the slow out lap, everybody gets a chance to do only one fully perfect timed lap. And in those conditions, Max Verstappen is definitely going to find lap time. So everybody who posts a lap time is going to be ahead. So the last two drivers here are going to be Charles Leclerc, and then above him is going to be Oscar Piastri because Leclerc crashed out first. I'm assuming that's how you do it. But things are still looking great for Carlos Sainz because if there is one more red flag in the middle of the session and nobody else sets a lap time, then it's just gonna be the most bizarre. Who else is more susceptible to crash right now? Oscar Piastri is gone. Charles Leclerc is gone. Yuki Tsunoda is driving too cautiously to crash because the last thing you want to do when you're not bringing in any results is to bring more work for the mechanics. That leaves us with Kimi Antonelli. So Kimi Antonelli needs to crash, not on his outlap, but also not on his outlap because that'll be too early. And then when the session resumes after clearing that debris up, they still can go ahead and do a lap. So Kimi Antonelli needs to crash while putting in a lap after his outlap so that nobody gets to put in a good lap time. And then we will see what happens. It's insane. It's insane. Everybody's too happy. The Williams fans are just happy. It's great. It's unbelievably fun. It's unbelievable right now. Oh my goodness. Kimi Antonelli is waiting, just like everybody else. Bro, you need to go ahead and put it in the wall, man. No big damage. Just clip the side of your front wing, put some debris on, and that's that. And then someone else needs to ride over it to get a puncture, and we will have yellow flags all the way in. So Max Verstappen was 5 seconds before Max Verstappen needed 3 or 4 more seconds to complete his lap, but he couldn't because of the red flag. So Oscar Piastri, great strategy to make sure that Carlos Sainz gets the pole position. Now we need one more red flag. We need one more red flag. I regret naming my live stream the way it did. But we need one more red flag. Kimi Antonelli needs to crash when he is putting in a lap time. That's all I ask for. First you do the outlap, you lose 2 minutes there down. Now you got a minute 41, middle of the lap, you put it in the wall. Everybody's lap time gets invalidated because of the red flag. Maybe some guy does it. Who does it? I mean, everybody's quick. George Russell, let's say he puts in a semi-competitive lap time behind Isaac Hadjar, because I want Isaac Hadjar to be P3. It's just too good of a lineup to fuck up, man. It's just too good of a lineup. Both of the Racing Bulls are ahead of the Red Bulls. It has rained a little bit in Azerbaijan in qualifying 3. And yeah, it's just insane. Oh my goodness. Oscar Piastri is looking cool, calm and collected as usual. But I guess we will see what happens. We'll see. Can the race director please show us if the car is cleared? We want to see the damage. I actually want to see the damage. He broke the front right suspension, smashed the shit out of it. The nose is broken, the front wing is broken. And if it stays the way it is, then Piastri is going to start alongside Lando Norris. It's still raining somewhere in the track. I can see it on some camera is capturing it. It's very small droplets, but I think this is definitely marinating some corners of the track, which is exactly what we need for a Carlos Sainz pole position. That's the only thing positive left here. Carlos Sainz pole position, starting alongside Liam Lawson. Let me hear it. So we are seeing the replay of Piastri crash. Turn 3, he crashed in turn 4. Yeah. Oh, he just drifted into it. The front left locked up. The car is being taken away. There is a little bit of floor damage as well because it got rubbed off. And I hope there's not a lot of other damage. Everyone in McLaren pit wall is just now chill, because Lando Norris, everybody's favorite driver in that team, is safe, and he will be starting ahead of Oscar Piastri even if things stay in this way, giving him a chance to close the gap to Oscar Piastri. So there is that. Everybody's dancing again, and now we're just seeing the people dancing and chilling and having a great time. And yeah, just we are now seeing the videos of the hospitality area, copter cam, paddock club, that is, around turn 1, around the pit lane. I wonder how expensive those tickets are. Carlos Sainz has 6 career pole positions. Can he make it 7? Can he do that? I think he can do that. Go, 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 go. Isaac Hadjar is taking a nap in the car. But Liam Lawson, man, he's gonna start on the front row alongside Carlos Sainz. He is good in races. Liam Lawson is good in races, if he holds on to that. But the problem is, Verstappen is behind Lawson and Hadjar, and those two guys are not going to fight hard. And those two guys are not going to defend hard against Max Verstappen, is what I'm trying to say. So Verstappen is effectively P2. Think about it. These guys, I mean, both of the Racing Bulls will deliberately have a relatively slower pit stop, and not pit stop, like a poor race start. And that's what's going to happen, you know. The Q3 session will resume in 3 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes time, and the action will resume. Tiny droplets are still falling in turn 1, so we will see. Oh, maybe that's what happened around turn 4, right? Maybe that area of the track was wet as fuck, and then, you know, things got fucked up for Oscar Piastri. I guess we will see. If someone else crashes it, let's say Kimi Antonelli crashes, then we will see. But it's definitely spitting a little bit, tiny droplets of rain. 3 more minutes to go. I'll keep you guys posted. But the thing is that Max Verstappen is effectively P2, and Lando Norris needs to go through the 2 racing bulls to get to Max Verstappen, and then, you know, Carlos Sainz in the Williams. So Max Verstappen will overtake the Williams of Carlos Sainz as soon as Hajar and Lawson let him through, and then he's gonna attack and pass Carlos Sainz as well. So I'm guessing by the end of lap 2, Max Verstappen will be on the gearbox of Carlos Sainz. There he's going to take the lead. And then we will see how good Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri are in terms of like fighting through the field and taking the fight to Max Verstappen. But I think Verstappen will dominate this by the time these motherfuckers reach his gearbox. But then again, safety car red flags can happen. It's crazy. So, yeah. It's going to be bizarre tomorrow. But Carlos Sainz, man. Smooth operator. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Oh, no. Everybody is partying. Everybody's just having the time of their life. I wish I was in Azerbaijan right now, because Carlos Sainz is on pole position, ladies and gentlemen. The only surviving McLaren of Lando Norris is in the pit lane. I think that is going to be the first car on the track, because Max Verstappen was the first car on track before this when the session resumed, and then he was a few seconds short of finishing his lap because of a red flag. And this time Norris is like, you know what, I'm not going to take any fucking risks. I'm going to head out quickest. Max Verstappen has joined them in the pit lane, and right after that, I think there is Yuki Tsunoda. The Red Bull drivers are lost now, so I hope everybody just completes a lap, because then Piastri will be P9, and Leclerc will be P10, and we will see where Norris is. Like, this is the make or break point for Norris. Norris needs to put a few cars between himself and Piastri, and then, you know what I mean, like, he needs that for his title hopes, is what I'm saying. So Norris definitely needs to nail this lap. He is the first one in the queue. The session has resumed, ladies and gentlemen. One lap, that's all you get. Everybody's on everybody I think is on soft tires. Everybody's on soft tires, including Max Verstappen, because they're gonna do one lap, right? So we'll see. Oh my goodness, Norris is just pushing like crazy, dude. He's just pushing like crazy. No one wants to take any risk. Okay, alright. Everybody's glued to their monitors. Carlos Sainz pole position. Let's fucking go. Some of the corners should be wet. Norris is going to the Charles Leclerc section of the track. And yeah, after that he's going to... Oh, it's a worn out softs. So he may not be as quick as he would like to be. What happened? Russell over to Carlos Sainz in the pit lane. So Russell over to Carlos Sainz while exiting the pit lane. So there's a reporting going on. I don't know what the race director will do. Now Max Verstappen has just gone to the Charles Leclerc section of the track. Warming up the tires. I think he's on brand new softs. Lando Norris starts his first, and I guess the only competitive lap he will get to do in this Q3 session. Do not crash. Do not crash. He's doing good. He's doing good so far. There is water on the camera. Oh, don't look it up. Oh. There was a little bit of jitteriness around exactly where Oscar Piastri got crashed, but Lando saved it. Now we're going through in the dry part of the track. The Charles Leclerc section is about to come up. Again, he fucked up the Sector 1, man. His Sector 1 is horrible. It's the worst. He didn't even improve. Nobody's improving. George Russell's Sector 1 is also not his personal best. So he just goes through. Norris went through the Charles Leclerc section, threaded the car, threading the needle, and he's just jittery, man. This is what happens when you have a lot of pressure, and also a lot of life has been taken out of those tires. It's not a brand new set of softs, so he definitely doesn't have the grip that he would like to. Ooh, he hit it. He brushed the barrier. He touched the barriers in turn 15. I don't think he damaged the car, but Max Verstappen is the only one who is visibly improving in a substantial manner. Norris, personal best Sector 2. Max Verstappen, fastest Sector 1. Purple Sector 1, Max Verstappen. Provided, I mean, he needs to finish the lap, is what I'm trying to see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lando Norris goes to P2. Six tenths down, more than 6 tenths down. Now Norris is P3, George Russell is P2. Max Verstappen, purple Sector 1. Max Verstappen is 5 tenths faster than Carlos Sainz. He needs to finish this lap. Is a little bit jittery getting out of the last corner, the last proper corner. Verstappen, come on, dude. Come on, Max Verstappen is going to take pole position. Carlos Sainz right alongside him. Holy shit. Max Verstappen takes pole. Come on, come on, come on. In a few more seconds. Few more seconds. Come on. No red flags. Woo! Max Verstappen takes pole position for the 2025 Azerbaijan Grand Prix. 141.1. Carlos Sainz, P2. Liam Lawson, P3. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Wow. Carlos Sainz has to be happy with that too. I mean, yeah, pole would have been better, but at the same time, you're starting alongside Max Verstappen. It's still good, man. Great result. Great result by Carlos Sainz. Liam Lawson P3. That picture is going to go hard because all three of the drivers, the top three, are from the Red Bull family. Verstappen is from Red Bull, Carlos Sainz is from Red Bull, and Liam Lawson is from Red Bull. It's unbelievable. Helmut Marko will be busting nuts right now. It's insane. Wow. Wow. Norris is shit. He's not that good. Norris has only put one car between. So Max Verstappen just dropped a simply lovely on the radio and said that it was very difficult to do in the, like, amid all of the red flags. I'm just waiting for all the drivers to jump out of the car and the top three to have their interview. Carlos Radio. Wow. So Carlos Sainz, P2. For a second, it didn't look like he was going to be, but whew, wow. Carlos Sainz and his older nemesis, Max Verstappen. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. It's great, man. It's great. Let's see what happens. Because the Williams have a good race car, but obviously they're not going to be as fast as Max Verstappen. So Verstappen could win the race tomorrow. Holy fuck, Verstappen can win another race, back-to-back races. It's insane. Wow. Carlos Sainz did a great job, man. He deserves it. Like with the difficult year that he is having so far, I think he totally deserves the result that he has done. Max Verstappen gets out of the car, gives it a few taps, and is now gonna go to Liam Lawson and congratulate him, who has qualified P3. Oh my god, Liam Lawson, holy shit, he is happy too. I hope he is happy. He has been through a lot this year as well, man. Wow, the three underdogs. Wow. Carlos Sainz is P2. He's going to start on the front row. I hope he has a better start than Max. I mean, it'll be just nice to see him lead the race for a couple of laps, because I think in terms of pure pace, I think he will not be able to keep Max Verstappen behind. But if he has a good start, then maybe for a lap or two. I mean, that's all I ask. Wow. Top three drivers from the Red Bull family. Insane, man. Insane. Insane. Wow. Who will be hosting the post qualifying interviews? Is it James Hinchcliffe? Is James Hinchcliffe in this weekend? And Carlos Sainz is now. Oh, where did Lando fuck up? Oh, he hit the barriers, the same place where his teammate crashed. He brushed the barriers, like, brushed it hard. It was not a tap, it was not a gentle tap. He hit it hard. Turn 15. Where Charles Leclerc crashed, sorry. His teammate crashed in turn 4. Leclerc crashed in turn 15. Carlos goes and congratulates his manager, whose name is also Carlos, and he's also his cousin. And then, yeah, he's just out there just emoting, aura farming a little bit. The smooth operator, or someone needs to play this on the speakers in the background. Jamie Chadwick, who the fuck is that? Jamie Chadwick is going to be hosting the post-qualifying interviews, and we will hear Liam Lawson's interview. Liam Lawson's voice is shaky. He can't himself believe that he is P3. Wow. Liam Lawson is shaking. He is chatty. He's explaining a lot. Liam Lawson does have the pace because their car is good in those low traction corners. So I think if he just keeps it clean, then it's gonna be great. Next up, Carlos Sainz. Vamos. He's just happy. Right tire at the right time. Finally, things are clicking for Williams. Oh, he's 4 tenths behind. 5 tenths. 5 tenths behind Max. Almost. Wow. Wow. Results. Good result. Stick it in the podium. Come on, man. Carlos Sainz is aiming for a podium. Toot 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 toot. People will sing that. If Max Verstappen wins tomorrow, it's gonna be a toot 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 celebration. Wow. Helmut Marko said that Red Bull can win multiple races. They're quick. Got pole by 5/10. Wow. So that was the qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen. Max Verstappen, pole position. And he's gonna win. I don't think anybody is here to literally challenge him. The people who can potentially challenge him are Lando Norris, who starts P7, and Oscar Piastri, who starts P9, and Charles Leclerc, who starts P10. They're way too far behind, and they're going to be fighting each other, losing time. And there's Isaac Hadjar in P8 in the middle, and then there's Osama bin Russell and Kimi Antonelli in the middle, who are going to create a gap for Max Verstappen. So yeah, we will see. Hopefully Liam Lawson can stick to his guns and stay behind Carlos Sainz for the first few laps, and then we will see how the rest develops from there. So yeah. So they got some pretentious celebrity content creator. Oh my goodness. This is what we have gotten down to. We can give a lucky fan a chance to present the pole position trophy to Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen's face says that I don't know who the fuck this woman is, and he's just looking at the camera, trying not to drive cringe, says thank you and walks away. It's the best Verstappen thing to do. So round 7 qualifying just took place, and tonight I'll create a detailed video about how the entire qualifying thing happened. What a result, guys. What a result. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.